Embarrassing. All right, I had to go change my water there. All right, let me put my welcome. Let's see. Let's add my welcome. All right. Hello, hello. My name is Angie Wade. Welcome to Artsy Adventures with Angie. Today we are going to use just 3 colors today: turquoise, white, and black. And we're going to make some really cool floral art with some Dollar Tree items. So I have a little 8 by 11 stretch canvas. This cute little dollar store wall hanger, and you can see it's $1. And then just pretty little florals. So any type of flowers that you may have laying around. We are going to go and get started on that. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, paint the canvas first. And I'm going to, sorry, I had to go get some clean water. Oh, I've been painting so much lately. So anyway, so let's get to it. We are going to go ahead and get some florals done. It's super cool and easy. Anybody can do this. You can give them as a present and gift. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my turquoise. And I'm just going to put some turquoise in here and some white. Remember, just turquoise, white, and black. Just 3 colors that we are using. I'm going to go ahead and use my 3/4 brush. And I get my artist rag. And I'm going to kind of mix the two to make a little bit of a lighter turquoise, but not too light. And I'm going to grab that, and we're just going to start painting on our little canvas here. And just like that, just side by side, we're going to cover the whole canvas in this turquoise color. So if you have like different gradations of the turquoise, like some light or darker spots, that's fine. Hello, 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 Joseph. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and start applying this turquoise back and forth, making it super easy. It's gonna come out super cute. And like I said, you can make this, especially coming up now for Mother's Day. This would be a cute little project even to do with your kids. So I think it'd be really kind of cool and fun to do. So as I said in my little subtitle, we're doing floral art with 3 colors. Like I said, turquoise, white, and black. And I'm gonna go ahead, and as I'm doing this, we'll go ahead and I'm going to review, so I have something to talk about while I'm doing this. We'll do a little family-friendly movie review on the movie called Yes Day. So I'm not sure if anyone has seen it yet. It stars Jennifer Garner, and it's a really cute family-friendly movie. I believe it's still on Netflix. So hopefully you have Netflix, or you're gonna have to find somewhere else to watch it. But it's a really cute family-friendly movie. And it's basically about this couple who used to be very adventurous before they had kids. Because, like, you know, what couple doesn't be adventurous before they had kids? And they used to do a lot together. So, like, they used to just, like, parachute and parasail and scuba dive. I mean, they were, like, really go-getters until they had kids. So as soon as they had kids, they just decided to become, like, you know, mundane kind of couple, and had 3 kids. I think it's two girls and a boy. Anyway, so yeah, so they had kids, and she has all these rules, the mom, so she's like really strict, just played by Jennifer Garner. And so yeah, so she's just like super strict, and her oldest daughter, who's now a teenager, says, I want to go to this, like, you know, cool concert. Not a big deal. I want to go to this concert with my friend. Mom's like, nope. You want to go to the concert? I'm going to go with you. She's like being really strict, telling her no. And she's like, oh, how lame is that? I don't want to go to a concert with my mom. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and let that dry. See how quickly we did that? I'm going to dry that up real quick. So yeah, so she's like, well, I don't want to do that. So she's all upset. The daughter. The mom's like, not gonna bend. Dad's trying to be the friendly guy. And that kind of throws the premise for the whole movie. And I think the mom and the dad went out somewhere. Oh no, they had a parent-teacher conference, that's it. They went to a parent-teacher conference. And they started to notice that, like, their children were having these behavioral issues. And she's, like, stunned, like, why are they having behavioral issues? Like, you know, we do everything right. So finally, even the son, I think, was having issues, too. So anyway, so finally one of the teachers that works there or another parent was like, hey, why don't you guys have a yes day? It totally changed my life. Why don't you guys try doing something like that? And they were like, yes day? And they're like, yeah, you pick a day. And on that day, you got to say, as the parents, you got to say yes to everything your kids say. So, so they were like, oh, really? And they're like, yep, everything the kids say, you have to say yes to, no matter what, just for one whole day. So, so the bargain was if they can survive through the yes day, the parents and the kids, then the kids get what they want, which is what the daughter wanted. The teenage daughter wanted to go to the concert with her friend. And so they said, okay, it's a deal. And that's where the whole movie then becomes, like, really fun and exciting. Like, all the kids are doing all their chores because they had the date all set up in their calendar of what they want, you know. Like, oh, we can't believe, you know, we're going to do all our chores, do everything we can to make mom and dad happy until that day comes. So they were, like, counting down the days. And anyway, so there we have it. Got our turquoise on our background, so I'm going to put this on the side. Then we're going to go ahead and take our little dollar item. I'm going to heat that sticker up so you can remove it. So yeah, so it was just kind of one of those things where the day finally arrived, and then the whole movie starts with, like, literally the parents had to do everything, say yes to everything those kids said, all three of their kids. So whether it's to do their makeup, I think put on a funny outfit, you know, just different things that they wind up doing, and that's kind of where you have to watch the movie. I'm just gonna heat that up so that sticker can come off. But it was really it was quite enjoyable. I watched it with my boys. They enjoyed it. See, voila, there it comes off. So I'm going to take my wire cutters and I'm going to take off the wire hanger that's hanging on the back. Whoop, let's put this down there. Yeah, so it was quite enjoyable. My kids liked it. There was a lot of funny parts in the movie. So I definitely would give it a 2 thumbs up, I guess you can say, on watching the movie called Yes Day, where the parents have to say yes to everything their kids ask, which is tricky and it's hard. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and just paint right over this. I'm gonna paint it first in the white, and then we're gonna put our black stripes. So we already had our white down here. I'm gonna go ahead and wash that brush off. I'm gonna apply some more white. I'm going to get a different brush. I'm gonna get another brush, sorry. Not a different brush, it's still a 3/4 brush. But, oh, I don't know about this one. This one's kind of hard. Oh, let's wet that one. I'm still doing a 3/4 brush. And I'm wetting this one. Get my rag. Oh, this must be the other one. All right, let me get the other one here. Anyway, so yeah, so I really enjoyed it. My boys enjoyed it. I'm gonna carefully just go around the edge of that lid. I'm not gonna remove it. I'm literally just going right over that ledge and just painting right over this design. And it's a pretty design. If you want to keep it, keep it. If you like that design. But I'm just kind of making it a little bit more simpler. I'm just showing you. I'm just painting right over it with the white. So yeah, so I really did like that movie. I kind of like some of Jennifer Garner's movies, like the romantic comedy type of movies. I loved her in 13 Going on 30. I thought that was she portrayed that pretty well. Cute little movie with her in it. So y'all tell me in the comments if you're enjoying these movie reviews, because I will continue doing them. You know, I'll just like randomly pick a movie and just do like a little movie review. If you like that, definitely tell me in the comments. Just write continue movie review. So I can keep adding, because it's one of my favorite things. Like I've always loved since I was a little girl, just like movie making, behind the scenes. Which is one of the reasons I became a graphic designer, because I always liked, you know, movie magic, cinematography, and I just kind of started with becoming the graphic design part, because I thought if I can design movie posters, how awesome would that be? So that's one of the reasons why I kind of got into graphic design. And now I'm just painting the edges. So yeah, so that's one of the reasons I kind of got into graphic design, because I always thought I'd be making movie posters. And my love for the film industry, so yeah. So yeah, definitely tell me in the comments if you like these movie reviews. I'll continue doing them as I'm painting, so you're kind of getting like a 2-for-1. Like, oh, learn how to paint this while I give you a review of a movie that you can watch this weekend, you know? So I'm gonna let that first coat dry. Let's go ahead and dry that first coat. And you can still see a little bit of that image, which is fine when you give it that second coat. So just 3 colors. We're using our turquoise, our white, and black. That's it. Just 3 colors we're doing today. Make a cute little floral. You don't have to do too fancy. Like I said, you can get these at Dollar General. These are at Dollar General. I see them quite a bit, these cute little mason jars. Which I love the fact that it has that lid. It's super cute. Yeah, so definitely I give it 2 thumbs up, maybe about 4 stars, 4 out of 5 for my review on the movie Yesterday, which I believe is still playing on Netflix. I am not getting paid to say any of this or being sponsored by any of this, so it's just more like my personal opinion. So if you have not seen it, that would be a nice, good movie to see with the kiddos. Alright, so that is dry, and I'm going to go ahead and do our second layer since I still have my white out. And carefully around that edge. And then just gonna continue with the white. I'm just doing a second layer just to give it a little bit more of that coverage. Yes, so definitely let me know on those in the comments. Also let me know in the comments if you're liking what you see on my Shopify page. I just started creating that. When you go to my Shopify page, there's these 3 lines at the right hand corner, and on there it'll be a thing. When you hit that little 3 lines, it'll say home and products or collections. You go to products and you'll see all of my recent door hangers that I've made. I actually got to go ahead and add my latest 2 that I just made, my Hello Summer with the sunset, which is already on this page, on my artsy page, so you just got to check it out. So I'm going to put a little bit more white on my palette. Because, like I said, the MDF boards, which is what this is, it's just like any kind of wood. It soaks up the paint really fast. So you kind of have to be quick when you're doing coverage, because sometimes it can smear. Okay. All right, that's good. We're gonna go ahead and dry that. So this background's pretty much dry already. And now we're gonna dry this jar. And if you don't have a jar like this, you can always just paint one or just draw one on your canvas. So you just draw one around and just go ahead and paint it white. So if you don't have a I'm doing it more like 3-dimensional. So if you don't have one, like one of these, or can't find one of these, just copy. So like take a picture of that, and then you just could print it, and then just kind of cut it out and trace it on your canvas. So I'm now just drying all the white. We've already did a second layer of this. So I'm gonna now go ahead and put, start with my black next. I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Yay, a nice, blessed, and happy Monday. Okay. And this is just a little thing we're doing. Okay, so we're just gonna dry this one. So that's our second layer. All right, that's pretty dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our ruler, if you have a ruler handy, and a pencil. Grab a pencil here. Okay, and starting from the lid, I'm just gonna measure straight. Most of these are about 1 inch in width, so I'm just gonna do that just like so. And I'm not gonna press down hard, just lightly put a line, and then measure like that. And the same, just doing a nice line right across and right across, and just butting it up to that last line and right across. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. See, 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make it that a good black and white contrast. So black, white, black, white, black. Okay, let's do that. So that's what we'll do. So what I'm gonna do carefully is I'm gonna tape up that, where I put that line, that first line. I'm just gonna go ahead and tape that part up. And I'm not pressing down too hard. And I'll tear off the rest. We're gonna keep reusing that. And I'm just gonna start painting that top part in the black, okay? So I'm gonna pour some of my black onto my palette, plate. I'm gonna use my 3/8. So something a little square and smaller. And right on top, I'm gonna carefully go around that lid. Now you could tape up the lid if you want to. I'm just gonna sort of freehanding it. And I'm just going to paint that whole section in the black. And I'm sort of going to go ahead and paint the sides as well. Just figured I already have the sides sort of open and sticking out, so I'll just paint those little sides. So those sides are not in the black. I mean in the white. Okay. And I'm just going to continue as a second layer. Just like so. And clean that edge right there. Okay. And I'm going to carefully remove, and I'm just going to slide this over and press right there against that other line. And then I'm going to take another piece of tape so I can tape up the other side. So right there. So we're painting now the center also with the black. And just like that, just painting that center black. It just helps when you have the tape to do a straight line. If you don't have tape, you can use the edge of your ruler. And don't forget the sides. And I'm going to lift that up there so I could see. All right, and now I'll put it back down and just do the second layer. Just like so. And then carefully we're going to remove that tape again. Put that off to the side. Remove that other tape. And do the same exact process to the bottom part. And just carefully just retaping it. We're just going to reuse that there. And if it gets a little over onto our white, that's fine, because we can always clear that up later. Okay. All right, so just pressing down. All right, so now that that's nicely pressed, we're gonna do the last line in black. And I'm just kind of painting the strokes downward in one direction. So definitely, like I said, check out, check out Yes Day as my family-friendly movie review for today. I think some of you will like it. I know the kids will like it. And let me just tell you, after watching that, I was kind of cringing because you know what my kids were thinking after seeing that. Can we have a yes day? I don't know. Why don't y'all tell me in the comments if you guys will also say yes to a yes day? Because that can get you into a lot of trouble. But you know what? Life can surprise you, so. So you let me know in the comments if you would have a yes day with your own kids. Or maybe you're on the other end. Maybe you'd want a yes day from your parents. So definitely let me know in the comments if you would want that. If you would be the one saying the yes to everything. Or be the challenger. So I'm just now smoothing out that paint. And whatever little spills like these right here, it's fine because we can go over that with a little bit more white later. Okay, so I'm putting my brush down. And also, see, since the paint is still wet, let me see if I can remove it with a wipe, because these are your friend when you have little accidents like that. So let's see if that little bit of black will come off. Oh, sure did. Let's get that little extra black off of there. And sometimes it works, see? And there you go. You smooth those out. So now we have our cute little black and white flower vase. I went from like a mason jar flower vase. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna wipe that off. We're gonna now, let's make that dry. Yeah, I don't know if I would have a yes day. With my kids, it would be, gosh, they would get into so much trouble. They would get me into so much trouble. Definitely. If we were to do a yes day. So just trying that on there now. Don't forget your sides. I just did that. I just smeared that bottom part. That's okay. We'll put a little white on there. That wasn't dry yet, so we're gonna go ahead and finish that bottom. See, Miss Angie just went ahead and messed that little bottom part up right there. So we're gonna fix that and get our white again that we had from our previous brush. And just, let's put some more white on there. Yep. Just like so. And there we go. See, fixed it. So now we just go ahead and dry that. So we so far only use black, white, and the turquoise. So 3 colors. All right. Okay, so make sure your hands are all dried. I got all this paint on me. All right, so we got our little canvas, okay? And now we have our mason jar. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place that mason jar right over our canvas like so. Then we're gonna see where we want to place our florals. So when we have our florals, we're gonna place them right there like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that mason jar and see where we want to put our florals. So somewhere right here in the middle, we're gonna put a little slit. So I'm gonna use my, what I call my, kind of like my X-Acto knife. It's like a little cutter. I'm gonna do a little tiny slit in my canvas and press down. Just like so. I know, it's like a big no-no. My goodness, we're breaking through the canvas. So there's my little slit. It's like, oh my goodness, like a big no-no to cut through your slit. But this is 3D art, so we're kind of, you gotta work with me. So we're gonna take our florals and we're gonna slip our florals through the slit, okay? Like so, okay? And so we're gonna place it flat. That's about where we want our florals. We're gonna turn it around and we're gonna put a bead of glue back here, okay, to put it against our canvas. So I'm gonna grab my finger protectors, grab my hot glue, and I'm gonna put that hot glue right down the center of that stem so it's nice and sturdy, and hold. Just like that. And these are, like I said, you can make these with your kids. Cute little craft to give to grandma, mom, aunts, teachers for Mother's Day coming up. Okay, so we have our florals right in there. And then we're gonna grab our mason jar and we are going to set it right there in the middle. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that and then put our hot glue right across here. So definitely be careful with the hot glue when you are doing this with your little ones. And like so, you gotta be kind of quick. And place it right there in the middle. And just pressing down. And now I'm just gonna kind of move around, tuck around these flowers, and voila, there you go. There is your little floral art. How cute is that? And it's like 3D. And you could put a mom's name in here. Love you, Nana. Love you, Mimi. Happy Mother's Day. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I like this little, I kind of like this little sticker. I mean, you could do a sticker too. And like something like that. And you could just write spring. So the possibilities are endless. And I could just take that right off. Ah, took my paint off. Yeah, so it's just really simple. Let me touch that up. And I'm just gonna leave it in my black. Yep, touch that up like that. And there you go. Look how cute. How cute is that? And you could put it in a little gift bag and then give it out to, you know, family, friends, and it's just wall art. I mean, and they can hang it from the edge of your stretch canvas, or you could always attach some jute rope so they could hang like a little hanger. But how cute. And you can add, I mean, you can embellish this however you want. You can add a little bow here if you want. There's so many different things you can do. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's so quick and easy little floral. I hope you get to watch the movie Yes Day with your family. Like I said, I don't know if I want to put it there, but I love that. Plain and simple, super cute little floral. I hope you enjoy and have a happy Monday. See you all soon. Thanks for watching.